Yes, she's standing here with me now. Find out what you can about that.
Here as soon as we could.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Philip just wanted to stop at the hospital and check on the workers.
So, what the hell happened? What do we actually know about this accident?
Well, not much more than what I told you on the phone. The crane that collapsed is being examined.
And most of the injuries weren't too serious. People went home already.
And we can't rule out the possibility that this was intentional.
Who would do something like this?
Well, there have been protests, you know. Groups of people that are concerned about the environment, other groups that are concerned that the big, bad American company is going to come down here and gobble up the island, and, well, we've been spending time with them all along, trying to come to grips with their concerns.
Okay, I want to see all the intelligence you have on all these groups and all the people involved, okay?
Of course. They want to shut us down, Philip. They want to claim victory.
They're not going to shut us down. We're not going anywhere.
Good.
You know, we can't let all of Richard's hard work go to waste. We need to find out who did this, and we need to stop them. Richard, do you have any history on that crane that collapsed?
Well, Dax is chasing that down right now, as a matter of fact.
Well, I was thinking if you could track where that crane was shipped from, then we'd know who had access to it from shipping to delivery.
That's right.
I was a police officer. I was a private investigator after that. Who have you interviewed up till now?
Well, let's see. Everyone who was entered into the hospital was questioned. Also, everyone at the construction site.
Is there anybody who's not, you know, called for?
Well, everyone survived, thank God.
No, I just mean, has anybody taken off?
Oh, right. Well, we haven't had time to compare the employment roles with who was actually present. You know, we're too busy getting medical aid to everybody, but that is a good next step.
You know, Richard, I hate to say this, but you know who could have done this? Edmund.
Edmund, yes. The thought did cross my mind, yes.
Edmund has been running around Springfield acting like this project was his idea and his alone. So if he's responsible, that makes him look pretty bad.
You know what? Let's not just sit around here. Let's go find Dax and let's go over these employment roles with him.
Good idea.
Hey, you know, if something stands out, if anything seems strange to you, let me know. I mean, this is what I was always good at, you know, grilling the bad guys. If somebody's lying, I can find out for you.
Okay.
Philip.
Yeah.
About my brother, how has Edmund been behaving?
Well, Richard, he's not my favorite person, so...
Yes, he can be difficult. Yeah. What I was trying to get at is, do you think he could be involved in this in any way?
I don't know why he would do that, Richard. He has been running around Springfield trying to take credit for this project. Actually to the point of being overprotective. Last week he wanted me to put on ridiculous amounts of security. Now, it doesn't make any sense. If he were behind this, why would he risk my saying yes to that? You understand? Because if I had, this might not have happened.
It's a good point. Well, thank you for telling me that. We should be prepared just in case. For the press, Edmund is not beyond capitalizing on something like this. You know what I mean?
What about my taking on more responsibilities with the company? And not just the San Cristobal, with all the Sporting's various entities. Of course, there'll be a seat on the board of directors, stock options, that sort of thing, and naturally my salary will rise to the occasion.
Boy, God. No, I think I like my idea better.
You do?
Yeah, but it was funny. It was funny, and I assumed the intent was to amuse, so...
I wouldn't waste my time trying to amuse you, so I'll just cut to the chase. You're going to give me what I'm asking for, and a lot more.
Well, you're not amusing me anymore, Edmund. So just get out.
Not before our feature presentation. You wouldn't want to miss this one, Philip. After all, you're its star.
So then I followed Philip to the Springfield Inn, and I found him in Jim and Beth's wedding suite. What? He said that he went there to offer them the Spalding jet to make amends for decking Edmund at the wedding. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I mean, he's been acting so strangely ever since we came back from here. And I would never wish for an accident like this to happen, but at least it's giving him some sort of a distraction from all that other stuff. I don't know. This accident is so horrible. I don't know. Horrible is the word. I mean, half the injured workers were here at the palace. What?
Yes,
Really?
the hospital was full. Thank God I wasn't contagious anymore. Richard would have never let me help him.
Wait, what do you mean contagious?
I had the measles.
I didn't know that. I mean, my father told me about the whole chili thing, but he...
Yeah.
Wow, you must have looked really cute.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I looked adorable.
So I guess you haven't been seeing a lot of Richard lately.
No, I have, actually. He was there the whole time, by my side, taking care of me. When we had to postpone the wedding, he didn't blink. I mean, even then, when he found out that he shouldn't marry me and that I'm basically useless to him, he's...
Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Well, the doctor said that... I had some tests done, and the doctor said that there were some complications with the birth of RJ. And, well, they don't think that I'll be able to have any more children.
I'm so sorry.
Richard said that, they didn't care.
How can you say that this guy doesn't love you?
I don't know. You know, I don't know, because this should have been the deal breaker, you know. This should have crushed him. And you know what he did instead? Instead, he threw a slumber party for Tammy and all of her girlfriends from school. And he's just
in love with you.
No, I'm not going to jump to any conclusions, that's for
Why
sure.
do you keep putting this guy off? I mean, what does he have to do to convince
I don't
you?
know, okay? I don't know.
I just think that he just needs a push.
No, don't you do anything, Harley, because we have some serious problems here.
No, I know, you're right. I just think that maybe Richard needs a little break from princedom.
I know that look.
I'll have a look. My face is a perfect mess.
Harley, don't start playing Cupid. We have our hands in some serious problems here.
No, I know. I know how serious the problems are here.
Hey, you're right.
What?
Well, we tracked down the origin of the crane.
Yeah.
Galveston, Texas.
Came with a supervisor, a guy named Gil Brown, and a crew of 5, all of whom are now missing.
That's it.
Well, maybe they're just scared.
Well, perhaps they should be. The entire crew came from Galveston as well.
That's a bit much of a coincidence. What if they're just, you know, incompetent and they made a huge mistake, they know they're going to get blamed, and they freaked out and took off?
Well, I think there's really only one way that we can make sure.
Do you know somebody in the Galveston area that could look into it?
I have a better idea than that. I think Richard and Cassie should go.
I misunderstood you. You didn't mean for Richard and Cassie to go to Galveston and go crawling around looking for construction workers, right?
Why not? We went undercover and it worked. Honey, think about it. You have the element of surprise. It's the last thing people expect.
If this is
You know?
dangerous, I don't want Cassie
We'll
involved.
be careful. We'll check it out. Now, I hear that you guys were going away for a couple of weeks anyway.
No,
So it won't be obvious.
I was going to cancel that trip, Harley.
And do what? Sit around here, sit in your hands? Can you afford to wait for other people to hand you reports, hoping that they are right? I'll tell you, I've been reading in the newspaper, there's a lot of rumblings out there. You're going to take a lot of heat for this.
Well, I suppose that's just going to be part of my job, you know?
But you could go down there yourself. You could find these guys yourself. That way, your people would know that you're not afraid to go into the trenches.
Yes, that's true.
No, it's not. Richard, actually, that's the problem with this. It sounds doable, but it isn't. Take it from somebody who's been there. You don't want to do this. You don't.
Anybody who worked on the construction site would recognize me.
Not
Right.
if we put you in a disguise. Not if we put you in a disguise. I mean, you know what? People, you'd be surprised at what people don't see when they're not looking for it. Really. I'm going to make some calls, and I'm going to check this out. All right? Hey.
What are you thinking?
I'm trying to help Richard and Cassie. We did it. It worked for us.
Honey, we were lucky, and you're a detective. What are you up to? Are you just trying to get them together someplace so that things will start clicking in their relationship?
They did for us. Okay, I know it's not the same This is serious business.
It is serious, honey.
Yes. I'm going to make those calls. You know what? I think Harley's right. I think this is a good idea. We should do this ourselves. It's good business.
This isn't business, Cassie. If somebody sabotaged that crane, it's personal.
All the more reason we should do this ourselves. Whoever is doing it is trying to hurt you, Richard, and I'm not going to sit around here and let it happen. Now, all we have to do is figure out a reason for why you'd leave town now.
And that's going to be very hard to justify.
Well, not necessarily. If you're determined to do this, we could just say that you were going to Springfield to have some, I don't know, high-level meetings with my father about the planning of the project.
That's good.
Yeah. I can get him to cover that.
Actually, that could work, actually.
All right. You guys go. We'll stay here, and we'll cover the job site.
All right. Well, the palace is yours.
Thanks. I've always had this sort of fantasy about a tiara, and I don't want to bother. That's Lowell. Hey, Lowell. I knew it was you. Good. No, that's great. That's all I need. Yep, thank you. I will be in touch. You guys are set.
What? What's that?
Lowell found a bar where the crew guy, the crew supervisor, where he hangs out.
Okay, well, may I make one last plea for letting the local authorities go in and check it out first?
No, because we don't want to scare him away. And these guys already have their covers.
Covers.
One of you's a bartender, the other is a dishwasher. You're a married couple. You live in the room over the bar.
Room. Singular. One.
Yes, one room. It's for a good cause. You guys can pretend to be a married couple, can't you?